This is a story about a guy who is gaming the system. He is traveling all over the world, basically for free, often in first class, and he says anybody can do it. ABC's Rebecca Jarvis got a lesson.
How would you like to take a vacation to Hawaii for just $5? Or what about flying first class to Paris on a free flight? Sound too good to be true? Bryce Conway
good to go.
Calls himself a travel hacker and says he hasn't paid for a flight in 3 years. Today, he's agreed to show Nightline how he does it.
It's being able to say, there's powder in Colorado this weekend, let's go skiing. Done.
We invited Bryce to a travel challenge, 12 hours to fly himself to a destination of our choosing. Can he get himself to Fort Lauderdale, Florida, have lunch on the beach, and get back
Thank you.
for absolutely nothing? And along the way, he agreed to show us his secrets.
So what exactly is travel hacking?
Travel hacking is a method of earning a lot of frequent flyer miles through things like credit card signups and special promotions, and then using those miles to book really cheap trips.
For many, earning free travel requires racking up frequent flyer miles the old-fashioned way, flying.
Hey, nice to meet you, Bryce. So how much would this ride normally cost?
To rent a car to take 3 people to the airport, $60, $70 maybe. I guess I wouldn't know because I don't do it too often.
A $70 private car totally free. Bryce tells us he scores $20 credit every time a friend or family member signs up for the service using his referral code online.
Hi, how are you? Thank you so much. Are you the guy who's asking your friends to punch in codes all the time?
Yeah, I am. I'm shameless when it comes to that.
At the airport, travel hackers navigate past those huge crowds. By signing up for the Delta SkyMiles card, Bryce gets priority access and free checked bags. More savings. $45.
Here we go.
Destination, Fort Lauderdale, Florida. In this first-class cabin, we found passengers paying $500, $600, even $1,000 for tickets.
My ticket was $550.
My ticket was literally free. So was my breakfast.
Using his Barclays World Arrival card, Bryce was able to redeem 40,000 miles for a round-trip ticket in first class on Delta, a savings of $570.
Last year alone, I earned over 1 million frequent flyer miles sitting on my couch.
Bryce says it's not about being rich.
It's not something that's exclusive to like higher incomes either. As long as you have a decent credit score and can manage that and stay on top of it, anyone can do it.
His secret? Credit cards, and lots of them.
I currently have 23 credit cards open.
23?
23, yeah.
But what financial effect do all those credit cards have? Bryce says his credit score actually increased after signing up for those cards.
It's not that, having 50 credit cards is in and of itself a bad thing, but of course, you want to be responsible with those cards. You could lose your job, or you could just have a bad day and want to go out there and shop. And if you've got access to all this credit, that can be a pretty dangerous situation.
We soon trade those cloudy skies of New York for the sunny beaches of Florida.
We made it.
From New York
that was a quick
City
trip.
to here.
That's right.
And it's all free for you.
It is all free, yes.
We're looking for a table for 2.
Come on in.
Actually, make it 3.
And even at lunch, Bryce finds ways to score even more miles.
How does the menu look?
I think it looks pretty good.
But are you really thinking about what's on the menu, or are you thinking about the points
I'm
that
always
it can
thinking
earn
about
you?
the points. First of all, when you pay for anything with a credit card, you're going to earn rewards points. But then they have something called dining clubs that you can sign up and register your credit card to earn points above and beyond what you normally earn. I already looked it up. This cafe that we're in right now is a member of the United Mileage Plus dining program.
The Oasis Cafe.
The Oasis
this
Cafe.
This little cafe in Fort Lauderdale.
That's right. You'd be surprised how many of them are in it.
Because Bryce signed up on rewardsnetwork.com, he was able to score a bonus of 170 miles. If he dines out 3 times a week, he'll score an extra round-trip ticket in just 1 year.
It never stops.
It never stops, and that's how you are able to take trips all the way down to Fort Lauderdale for free just for lunch.
Travel experts say all of these perks may soon become a thing of the past.
How much are frequent flyer miles changing?
They're changing a lot. In the last year or so, airlines have really started tweaking with their frequent flyer programs, and they've devalued the miles across the board.
Just this year, Delta announced it would be changing its entire program. Instead of earning miles by how far you fly, Delta will reward based on how much you spend.
It really prioritizes people that are spending money on business and first class tickets, not so much those of us that are sitting in the back of the plane.
But hackers like Bryce say there will always be ways to game the system. And it is a competition after all. So what is the final total? My Travel costs $650 for airfare and $90 for the rental car, a total of $740. Across the board, Bryce was able to get his trip for a steal. The private car was free through credit. His airfare cost nothing by using 40,000 miles. Bryce just paid taxes and fees totaling $35, a savings of $710.
So you're doing all this work.
That's right.
Why not just put money down every now and then?
Well, as you saw when we talked to those folks in the airport, they paid about $1,000 each to come here. We were able to fly here to Fort Lauderdale just for lunch, just because we felt like coming and putting our feet in the sand.
I can't imagine this not being worth it, to be honest.
This, right now, the way I'm feeling, would have been worth paying about $1,000, but the fact that we're here for free just makes it that much better.
It feels like a race against time to get these miles.
I would say get the miles now and also use them now, because everything is going to be changing in the next few years.
And Bryce is certainly taking that advice. Today he sent us these photos celebrating his honeymoon in Hawaii. Total airfare cost, just $20. For Nightline, I'm Rebecca Jarvis in Fort Lauderdale, Florida.